Lanky Fam.
Ya, kembali lagi di channel Lanky Bear. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kami berdua dan rekan saya siapa?
Berem.
Dan
Yang sini guys.
saya sendiri Ali Yulending.
Sini guys. Sini guys.
Mau kemana sih kesini?
Sini lah.
Whenever people tell me about their worst weekends, I always hesitate to tell them my story. Let me tell you about it, and you decide whether it was really bad or I just imagine things. I met a girl 4 months ago at a party. Her name was Cassie. She was so pretty, funny, and smart. I liked her from the get-go. We spent the entire evening talking about everything and nothing, laughing and dancing. Soon enough, we were dating. The relationship moved from one phase.
Wait guys, I forgot to mention actually, you might be wondering why our background is pretty messed up because some kid just broke into my house. Yeah, that's the entire story. While I was
to
sleeping,
another at lightning speed.
Al told me that
Practically
because he
living
works.
together between two apartments. Her parents invited me over for Thanksgiving. She was cool about it and told me not to feel stressed or pressured because her parents were accustomed to meeting her boyfriends. They didn't treat each one as
Wait,
a
sorry, guys,
potential
sorry.
husband. Besides, they knew and respected her desire to build a decent career first.
Just to
She hadn't
zoom
been
so it
home for
focus
half
on
a
me.
year and really wanted to see her family and show me the house and the area she grew up in. I didn't really mind, so we booked our tickets and flew into Virginia from Boston. Her parents lived in a tiny town, which was about 3 hours drive from the airport.
Tiny
So
town, that's
we
where
rented
I
a
lived
car and
in.
drove there. On the way,
Yeah,
we stopped
guys.
at a diner.
I'm actually
Coffee and
like
some morning
pretty
pop.
happy that
I was chatting
We-
with Cassie when I noticed that a guy at the table behind Cassie was just staring at me. At first, I thought
maybe. Wait,
I glanced
hold on.
over, I just knew.
Why all of these stories are based
There
on
and looking at me.
a stalk?
I told Cassie about him. She looked back and said she had never seen this guy before. She agreed that it was weird. Instead of asking him why he was so into me, we decided to leave as we finished our coffee and had no more reason
Yo,
to stay.
why? I mean, like 7 seconds riddles is my favorite.
And saw the same guy was now standing next to the entrance glass door, still staring
I
at me.
use
Weird. The rest of the trip
I get
went without
used
a
to the
hitch.
ratings.
Nice conversation, good music, great scenery. Just a perfect trip. When we finally got to her house, her parents were sitting on the porch. They were both 75 years old, but looked way younger. Both of them were retired pharmacists. They were nice, maybe a bit too nice, as both of them hugged and held me in their arms a bit more than I felt comfortable with, rubbing my back and belly.
Oh,
The rubbing part was really
oh God.
I guess they were happy and excited to meet me. The day went sort of well. Cassie's twin brother Nick and his girlfriend joined us an hour later. All the women disappeared into the kitchen preparing dinner. Cassie's father, Nick, and I went back to the porch with beers. We were
Beers.
chatting about life in cities versus life in small
Beers,
towns.
seriously.
Her father made a comment that there was way too many weird people in cities. So naturally, I told
Oh,
them
that
about
thing.
the guy who was staring at me at the diner, just an hour drive from their town. We don't know him, hurriedly replied her father. I looked at him a bit surprised, not knowing what he meant, but he rushed to explain himself. I probably meant that man had some psychological problems, but I haven't heard about this particular guy. I know there is a woman who lives in our town who spends 2 hours every morning standing in front of the library saying hi to every person who comes out of the library.
Okay, that's creepy, man. I have a library in
So we know
school.
about her, but
Good thing
not
that is gonna happen.
No.
We We talked a bit more.
Hebat,
Nick was
hebat.
quiet for most
Yeah,
of the
good,
conversation and way into his
Good
phone,
job.
constantly chatting with somebody.
Good job.
I guess
Good
that
job.
person was more interesting than me or his dad. The dinner went well,
Is
I
it
guess.
Nick? Jack?
Cassie, her mom,
Wait, what?
Nick's girlfriend, and I were talking and laughing.
Little.
Nick was still quiet,
What
and
do you
Cassie's
want?
father was either spacing out or worried about something. I couldn't really tell. Her mom was nice to me, but whenever I said something to her, she wouldn't look at me. I didn't know if she didn't like me or if it was just her way. Luckily, the dinner didn't last long.
Last
The date
long?
was over.
I did not have any dinner.
With Cassie into her room and talked to her.
Guys, it's only like
I
1,
shared
2,
my worries that her
3,
mom
4,
didn't
5.
like
I mean,
me.
5 people live
Are
in
you
here.
serious? She loved you. She just gets awkward around younger people that she likes. They don't hang out with young people, you know. Just give it another day. She'll come around. You have nothing to worry about, replied Cassie, and went to take a shower. I still wasn't entirely convinced that her parents liked me, but decided not to be bothered and went on checking my Facebook feed.
Wait,
About 10 minutes later, Cassie's phone, which was on the bedside table, received a new message. The screen lit up.
wait, did Cassie sleep here or you sleep in the other side?
I couldn't resist the temptation of reading it. What if her mom was telling her that she should stop seeing me? But what I read was even worse than finding out that her mother hated me. The message changed the rest of the night and my life as well. The message said, "Does he suspect anything yet?" And then a new message. "He saw Jack at the diner. What did you tell him?" I heard Cassie say something, so I rushed to put the phone back where it was, even as a new message popped up. "Do you want a glass of wine to celebrate the successful end of the day?" said Cassie.
No, you're a serial killer. Get off
heart
my
was
life.
pounding like crazy. Does he suspect anything? He saw Jack at the diner. The words were rushing through my head. I couldn't make what they meant. "Baby, are you all right?" asked Cassie. "What? Yeah, sorry. I just had a weird flashback to a family Thanksgiving dinner when I was a kid. My dad was drunk and it was awful," replied I. "Do you want to talk about it over a glass of wine?" asked Cassie.
You're a creepy girl.
"Good. In fact, I'm so tired. Let's just go to bed." Cassie got her phone, read the messages, texted something back, turned off the lights, and was soon fast asleep, unlike me. I couldn't fall asleep, wondering about those messages and that man Jack, whom her family knew but refused to.
Oh, Jack, I thought it's Nick.
Should I tell her that I saw the messages? Should I wait till we get back? An endless train of thoughts was going through my head. At about 3 in the morning, I heard Cassie get up, but do it very quietly. She sat on the bed for what seemed eternity, then walked to the door and got out. I heard her go downstairs and somebody follow her soon after. This all started to freak me out. I quietly got out of the room and went to the staircase. I heard voices coming from the kitchen, but I couldn't hear what they were talking about. I went down a couple of stairs until I could hear Cassie's voice.
Oh,
"I'll go first. You just wait for my signal right outside," said Cassie. Her mother said something, but I couldn't hear what. That was enough for me. I quietly rushed back
are
into
they
the room
planning
to grab the few
to
things
kill
I had.
him or something?
Phone and keys from the car. When I bent over to grab my trousers, I noticed there was something in the corner.
No.
I turned on the lamp and saw Cassie's brother sitting in a chair looking at me without any expression on his face.
What?
"Touch me!
Yo,
Don't
my-
touch me!" I
my heart
screamed
is
and rushed
beating
downstairs
right
and
now,
out of the
beating to
house.
death.
I ran to the car, got in, and drove away. 10 minutes later, I got a message from Cassie asking me what happened and where I was going. I didn't reply. I got to the airport and bought my ticket. Once I was on the airplane waiting for takeoff, I messaged Cassie back telling her that I knew what she and her crazy family wanted to do, and that she should disappear from my life.
Dude, that's
If
what
she
I
didn't,
said.
I would call the police. I don't know if there was anything suspicious, or I just freaked out for no reason. I definitely have no idea what her family...
Okay, that one is true. Okay. Lock. So, I'm sorry that today's episode of Lanky Bear was too short, so this is the time to say goodbye.
Bye. Jangan lupa subscribe channel kami di Lanky Bear. Dan sampai jumpa. Bye. Bye.